Hi, Capricorn. Capricorn seeker. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers. Intuitively guided. You know it all. You're faster than Aquarius. You're like, I want to talk. 9 of Cups. Seems like a good start. Someone's getting their satisfaction. Their needs are met. They have released something to make room for something, and then that something, that room, thus manifested, and it's good. So either a wish got fulfilled or a wish is about to be fulfilled, or we're just obsessed with a fantasy. That could be it. But the difference between the fantasy we are possibly obsessed with at the 7 of Cups as opposed to the 9 of Cups, this is something real that could be attainable. What is it? Is it your dream job? Is it your dream partner? Is it your dream haircut? Look at this guy. Seriously? That's a boss. Look at my hair. Look at my suit. I like a suit. That's a boss. Okay. A creative expression. Who I always wanted to be. You guys have gone through a real process the past year. Well, all of us have. 2018. But you guys went through a journey of rediscovering your creative force. Remembering who you are inside and who you really want to be. Are you doing that, Capricorn? Have you been doing that? 9 of Cups is a good omen. So let's see what it refers to. The Emperor, okay. Wow. Really, I'm not surprised you're a Capricorn, but really owning up, taking control over your life and creating, building something really stable for the long haul based on a wish of the heart. Also, there's an archetype of a father giving his blessing for something. This could be a work endeavor, this could be a relationship, anything. You tell me. But money is looking good. The emotional realm is looking good. Okay, the Lovers and the Hierophant. Wow. 3 major arcanas. And we have 4, 5, 6. The Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers. Is there a choice, Capricorn, you need to make between 2 different paths, 2 different types of expression of the self? Both expressions, both paths are very powerful and both resonate with you on different levels, making the choice harder. Yes, it could be between 2 potential partners, love partners, but I'm getting the feeling that this is more spiritual and deep than this. I'm getting that it's actually a matter of how you perceive yourself, thus express yourself in the world. Like both the Emperor and the Hierophant are very powerful individuals with a lot of wisdom in their own field. This one is more spiritual, I'll just say spiritual kind of authority. And this one's more of authority in the realm of career and finances and practical affairs. So this could be 2 very strong aspects of your own self, Capricorn, that you're finding yourself in need of choosing a path between this or that. Both of them are strong in your life, so I feel like you've been working on both routes, both paths, and you've somewhat mastered both of these archetypes in you. Maybe you're thinking, can I still do both? The Lovers calls to make a choice. The Nine of Cups is very specific when it comes to what is the true wish of the heart. So you need to do the right thing for what, it's not about what you're good at. You're good at all these things. It's not about what you know all these things. This is about what you really want to do. What really inspires you and what you just generally just feel like doing. As simple as that, you will succeed if you go to the thing that you enjoy most. The time frame of April, May, June is very meaningful for you in this matter. I don't know if you're building something, if you're building towards a resolution or sometimes throughout that time frame, or that's when it will become more potent, the need to decide which direction to go. There could also be, this is a lot of status and authority. You might be either in a position of authority or are offered. The Star card, hello, another major arcana. Okay, divine inspiration, the star right next to the Hierophant. Someone is really inspired by something. And it's pretty beautiful. The Star and the Nine of Cups. There is a strong desire, a strong fantasy, a strong wish, alongside a strong ability to make it manifest. The Star is also inspiration from the divine. It's very hopeful. It's like finding the fountain of youth, like rediscovering your, you know, your most childlike soul. A lot of spiritual wisdom, spiritual guidance. Like I'm getting the spiritual guru. Like someone needs to choose between maybe their career in the practical world. Maybe they are in something really mundane, successful in it, but then they have the need for something that is more fulfilling to the heart and to the spirit and to the vision. Star, the Nine of Cups, also very artistic. Well, I'm not surprised. Capricorns are very artistic, spiritual people. I know they get the rep. You guys get the rep of only being methodical and hardworking, which you are. But people sometimes miss how hardworking and methodical you can be with your creative craft. I slipped the word gi. I train martial arts. And as it came out, I was like, why did I say that? And I looked at the Hierophant, and I was like, oh. And as I said it, it looks like a gi. So I don't know, this could be that. It's a combination between spiritual and philosophy with very worldly, physical type of craft. I know several Cappies who are in martial arts. Because I do martial arts, I know several Capricorns that train with me. Interesting. Okay. The Hermit. What's with the major arcanas, guys? You guys are going through major spiritual growth. A lot of deep thinking and divine inspiration and self-realizations. You feel like really intuitively guided. The fifth, like we start with the Nine of Cups and then we have 5 major arcanas in a row. That is a very interesting. Let's take out some more cards and see what else comes up. Ooh, the extended is going to be yummy. All links for all my services, by the way, guys, are below in the information box. There will be the link for the extended that I will do right after this. It will include the numeric aspect and energetic aspect of this reading. We'll continue this further, but then I'll do a new shuffle of a Celtic cross, a complete different narrative potentially, or a different approach to the same narrative. So whether you resonate with this or not, you have your shot in the Celtic cross. And then I will also pull out 3 runes. I'll do a rune reading, Celtic, Gaelic kind of style. Speaking of, so you also have talk for a second. 2019 Ministers of Magic, which is the extended for the entire year. I use the Afro Tarot, the Celtic Tarot as clarifiers. Again, the runes, the I Ching, and the Akashic Records to dissect your year by the month. And people really, really respond to it well. So check it out as well, link below. Tarot Masterclass. I teach online tarot. Each card gets its own video, and it's very... I immerse in it, okay? I go into it. I speak properly of the card from every single angle. Now you can choose whether to go through a deep process, and then you will just go chronologically in the order of cards, videos that I've uploaded. Focus on the introducing tarot and card interactions, very important episodes. Or if you just want to know what came out in your last spread and you just want to choose 2-3 cards, you can do that as well. Right now it's at an early bird prices because I haven't uploaded all classes. We have all the minor arcana up by now. So you can use the opportunity to get it at a much better price. If you want to book a private reading, link to that below as well. You have an hour option, you have a half an hour option, you have a mentorship option, which is cool. So check that out as well. I'm on Instagram, the Existential Shift. Yeah, I think I said it all. If not, just check the information box and see what's up. Okay, cool. This is, by the way, for your several placements. If you don't resonate with it, watch your other placements. Now that I'm seeing this reading and the deep process that you're going through, I say it to everyone, but specifically to you, I want to emphasize it. Go back to watch your current month / past month's reading, depending on when you're seeing this, aka February tarot scope, because now when I'm recording this, we're in the highest peak of the energies, like you're now feeling it and living it. So make the connections and get immediate advice. And if you're watching it afterwards, that's how we grow and learn. You make the connection from post living it kind of point of view. Okay? All right. Okay. You know what? Let me show this to you because rare. Four, 5, 6, 8, 9. We will definitely take that into the extended. We start with 9 and the row ends with a 9. Okay. Show me more for my Capricorns, please. For March. Ooh, okay. Oh, because we didn't have enough. We didn't have enough majors, so we needed one more. The moon, and speaking of, it's 18, so another 9, a third 9. Guys, you are going through major breakthrough. The emotions are running high and deep and wide, and you're feeling so much energy. You're spiraling down an energetic vortex, and it's beautiful. Don't be scared. I can see that it's confusing you and it's scaring you. Oh, 2 cards fell. The Queen of Wands, speaking of martial arts, and the Devil. Oh, so here you are. This is the card that represents the devil. Not because you're any devilish, not because you're mean. It's because you are symbolically and spiritually considered to be the gatekeeper of the underworld. You hold down the forces of darkness, and you are the stomach of the earth, right? So there you are. But a lot of deep emotions and creativity and wanting to express yourself. And this is the second minor arcana, Queen of Wands and the 9 of Cups. Okay, there's a lot of deep emotions and a lot of and I feel like some of you are holding it back. You're like keeping it in, locked in a way. Like keep holding the cards close to your heart kind of thing. while the devil inside is kind of stirring and want to say a lot. We also have the devil and the Hierophant, which is the axis of the truth versus the lie. The High Priestess, okay, guys, you see me shuffle, right? You see me shuffle. What is it with all these major arcanas? What is going on? Okay, a lot of inner secrets. Your inner world is going mayhem. What is going on? You're learning so fast about yourself and about this world. Like, I don't know if you got hit in the head by something, or you had a crazy dream, but something opened up this portal for you to... I'm also getting like a lot of mythical characters. Maybe you're a writer and you're writing a fantasy book. Some of you are definitely getting acquainted to the world of the esoteric, of the occults, of the spiritual. You want to learn a lot about the secrets of life. Just go for it, Capricorn. Because I see a lot of inner will, right? A lot of great potential. But in the action world, we're seeing 9 of Cups, Queen of Wands, and 2 of Swords right next to the devil. I'm getting maybe some of you, the ego is not really allowing you to completely immerse in these things or admit even to yourself of your infatuation with these things. But the first card that comes up, it's like, just do, you know, oh my God, and the High Priestess here. So much divine inspiration. Wow, what is going on? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to understand this myself. This is like beyond crazy. Capricorn, your last but not least video, and look at where you're like, oh, you did us last. We're gonna show you what a reading is. We're gonna challenge your abilities as a tarot reader. Thanks. Let's get one more card to clarify all this. Oh, okay. Another Queen in the house. Okay, Queen of Cups, which is the mundane 3D human embodiment of the archetype of the High Priestess. By the way, this is a feminine that very much presents the characteristics of the High Priestess. Highly intuitive, very deep, very charismatic, alluring. Some of you are really enjoying the, I don't know, the attention of several women. But some of you, especially if you're a woman, Capricorn, you're just tapping into like really, really deep aspects of your femininity. Sorry. An energetic power and spiritual power. Your psyche is off the charts. It's like your intuition. Something has opened up and you're starting to feel things, to know things, and you're like, what am I supposed to do with all of that? The portal has opened. It's not even a choice making anymore. Some of you are around a lot of very, very powerful, very creative people. I won't be surprised if there's an A-lister watching me right now, because these are highly influential people. Like the energies are, the resonance, the frequency, very high up there in the Olympus where all the gods sit, okay? And if that's the case, I'm getting 2 muggles, no, mortals, should I say, I'm sorry, in comparison, I'm getting a glimpse, an opportunity to peek into this world and maybe join it. So I don't know if maybe someone is receiving an opportunity to be around people who are very high influence, have very strong influence, and they're getting seen. Okay, I need to just figure this out for a moment. Excuse me. This is a lot. This is a lot, Ken. Definitely someone, there is a Capricorn who's dabbling between several women. I'm sorry, I can't ignore this. I have the devil with the lovers, and I have two queens and the priestess and the moon. I mean, I can't, I'm sorry. But this could also be a cult. I'm not joking. This could be a cult with someone like a leader that is very, very charismatic, that people are following. There's some sort of element of, you know, occult work, esoteric work. It might be hidden. It might be something that isn't exposed to the public. But highly creative, highly energetically powerful beings. Doesn't have to be like rich people. Of course it could be, but it's like a group of vampires. What's going on, Capricorn? But the dynamic is fascinating. Let me look at this for a second. Ay, caramba. Okay, cards. Help me connect the dots. There's a lot of things going on here, and the energy... Great, thank you for making it more complicated. What? Ten of Swords. All right. I regret asking. This is this guy. See him here? This is this guy. They're all like looking at me like, well, what do you have to say? Okay. In order for someone to be initiated to this frequency state of being that is all that I just described, a major arcana, a major advisor kind of state of being, they need to be brutally hurt. Don't get scared. Relax. Listen. Someone had to really go through a sense of hurt in order to get them to get into these very dark spaces within them. You know, it's when you get... Was it Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey referred to being depressed as being in deep rest. Someone was pushed down either by life, by circumstances, whatever the story is, into a very dark place, okay? A very dark place. They had no choice, they had no way of, you know, escaping their self. All the layers of the self. I don't know if it was an injury, I don't know if it was someone got fired, breakup, a loss, something that puts you down and you just can't escape realizing certain truths about yourself and diving deep, okay? It's like being in a pressure pot and shoved down to the bottom of the earth. I'm sorry if I'm scaring anybody, but for those of you that resonate with it, you understand what I mean. And the pain is grave, but that's where alchemy happens, okay? I don't remember who said that. Maybe it was Jung, because I feel like he said everything. But someone said a tree branches can only go as high as the depths of its roots. And this is very much the axis of the Hierophant, the devil. The Hierophant is like the Pope, the messenger of God, if not in, a symbol of God. The devil is the devil. The angel and the fallen angel, right? They need each other to exist, symbolically, philosophically. One doesn't exist without the other, right? So the high branches do not exist without, of the tree, do not exist without the deep roots of the tree. So someone had to really dive, like really dig deep into the roots of their tree, okay? And those turned out to be much more tangled and complicated and maze-like than they ever imagined. And the more they went down the rabbit hole, the more mythical characteristics have presented themselves to them. Be it inspirations, ideas, thoughts, recalling past lifetimes, recalling past relationships, events, emotional state of beings, desires, fears. And every encounter, every one of those encounters has unveiled another essence within this individual. One hell of a ride, or a drown, or a dig, however you want to refer to it. And it's one of those things you never return to be who you were before that. It's like you can't unsee once you see. This person that you're beginning to become, there's no going back to the past self. It's just not going to happen, okay? So embrace it, enjoy it, be inspired by it, and start living by it, okay? Universe would not have, and spirit would not have pushed you there, literally pushed you there, had you not be able to handle it. I'm eating a cookie. I'm also getting someone whose lies have been discovered. And it was a real humble pie. They thought they were Mr. Smart Guy or Smart Girl. But something was unveiled and they were like, okay, I wasn't as smart as I thought I was. And the people I was handling, literally handling, weren't as naive and silly and innocent as I thought they were. And I got a little piece of my own medicine. And maybe that was potentially also that thing that, started the spiral. I don't know what to do with you guys in this regard in the extended, because look. So, usually I take all the major arcana and then the repetitions, but I have here 2 queens. Okay, so I guess we can, only 1, 2, and 1, 10. I guess we can do that. Actually, no. 9, 9, 9, 6, and 6. So I'm going to do this differently a little bit. $17, $18. So I'm just trying to figure it out for a second. This is the first part anyway. The main part is the Celtic and the runes. So, all good. Yeah, definitely. 4, 5, 6, 6. 17, 18, which is 9, 9, 9. Okay, I'll figure it out. Just trust me. You'll see in the extended. Okay, so this will be the start. Then we'll do the Celtic, then we'll do the runes. Guys, thank you thank you so much for being around. Thank you so much for being who you are. Live your life fully with truth, please. What's your challenge? Live your life fully with truth. I'll see you in your other placements. I'll see you in the extendeds. Maybe I'll get to know you in a private reading. I don't know. Either way, if you haven't joined my tribe of seekers yet, this is your opportunity. So subscribe. And I will see you regardless in April. And you guys know I dig you. If you've been watching me in the past year, I love my Cappies. You guys rock. Okay, so I'm gonna do the extended now. I'll see you in a second.